And welcome back everyone to Sword of Mana. I am Markus, and in the last part quite a lot of stuff has happened once we finally reached the city of Wendell. Basically we managed to talk with Master Chiba about our plans, which kinda behaved like a bit of a shithead towards Sumo, not gonna lie, because like he was basically pouring his heart out, and he told him, just shut up, you kid, you don't really know what the hell are you talking about, leave the mana sword alone, go back and thinking about your dreams in your bedroom and other stuff like that. Basically treated him like a clueless child, which, I mean, you decide yourself if that's true or not, but still, it wasn't exactly cool. And after all of that, we got a pretty bad visit by Dark Lord, which his army has reached the city and now is basically running over in order to get Fuji on his airship, which is where we are right now. Basically, his plan seems to have changed a bit since the last time we kinda spoke to him. His objective is not that of exterminating the Mana Clan anymore, because he kinda realized that if he wants to unveil the secret of the mana power, he needs somebody to basically go into the sanctuary, and to do that he needs the key, which the key is basically conserved or kept safe by the Mana Clan, which is that key is the pendant that Fuji wears all the time. At this point, we basically kinda get into a bit of a bind because we are stuck in here, but apparently thanks to the help of Wisp and some kind of other fortuitous circumstances, we managed to get saved by Bogard here, which is a bit of a godsend since Julius was behaving like a big sack of shit. Basically, the moment he got 2 minutes alone with Fuji, he started basically torture her with a bit of by blasting her constantly with magic in order to make her talk and reveal where they have hidden the key to the sanctuary. And yeah, it didn't exactly end up going well for Fuji, but thankfully Sumo and Chiba managed to sneak up upon the airship together with Bogard, which had decided to stay with us and help us escaping. And what ended up happening is that basically the two of them fought Julius in kind of a losing effort, it needs to be said. But still, what's important is that Fuji managed to keep the mana key safe from everyone by basically throwing her to Sumo before he fell down the airship in a pretty bad way, I have to say. I hope the guy is still alive and well, because but yeah, this is basically the thing that I told you about this game having some different exclusive routes depending on the character that you choose. While the story is kind of the same, doesn't really change all that much, but all that stuff that we saw earlier with Sumo sneaking up on the airship, that would have been something that we actually ended up playing if we decided to choose Sumo as our main character, but we decided not to, so we got the kind of abridged version here with Fuji. I realized the summary of last part has been kind of rambly, but unfortunately this is how I am sometimes. I kinda ended up rambling when I'm doing recaps and all that. It's really hard to basically focus, especially when I'm also playing at the same time. And another issue is that oh my god, I don't get what this power does. I should look it up because it kind of feels completely useless, but I don't know, maybe it has some use. Oh wow, look at our 4 damage with the freaking stick. But yeah, we got a new weapon that I completely neglected talking about. I might as well end up start using it. The knuckles. The knuckles are basically like the stick. They are a concussive weapon, but the best thing about the knuckles is this. The magic attack is basically controlled by ourselves with the D-pad. We basically move the sphere whichever way we decided to make her go, and I honestly feel this is the best magical power up that we get, magical attack that we get, because when in good hands and against a very big enemy, you can do a hell of a lot of damage with this thing, especially if the enemy ends up being something incredibly big, a giant sprite that takes a freak ton of space. Yeah, that is incredible. Now, what are we doing here on this airship right now is trying to find the control room to escape. We found it before, but the way into it was basically locked for us to go, and we couldn't really go elsewhere. This dungeon is pretty damn big, and I hope I don't end up wasting too much time wandering around lost, because yeah, it's not gonna be enjoyable for you to watch. Yeah, 52 in with healing light. It's not exactly the absolute best for Bogard, but for Fuji it's basically gonna be a full heal. So yeah, this is why I like if you feel uneasy with the game, just go with a cleric class and you'll be golden. Oh, thank you! Another level up. Now the next level up is gonna be a little late on the timeline, because we kinda need to get a lot of stuff, a lot of levels. I think it is on level 36 that we eventually get our new class change, so we're not gonna see a new class change for quite a while. So for now, let's try and get things done with this, with what we get. Once I reach the final class change, I might consider getting a couple levels in a class that's most physically oriented, just to get some kind of buff when it comes to physical attacks. But for now, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with only magic, which is kind of a bummer for you, I feel, because nothing is gonna get done any faster. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. Up and around like this. They have some kind of invisibility frames. It's not like we can abuse this thing in a broken manner, but I like having these free range of options when it comes to movement with the magic attacks and all. Now, like I said, this dungeon is freaking ginormous, and it's been quite a while since I last played this game, so I apologize if I end up messing around a lot, but unfortunately this is my style. You should already know me by this point. I only practice sometimes. Oh, this is the room where we were kept prisoner. Jeez. Sometimes English is a bit of a it's a bit of a mouthful. So yeah, this is not the way where we need to go. We found the control room. There should be some kind of secret passage somewhere. Oh, the airship deck. Oh, and finally a freaking save point. I was looking for this the whole time before closing last section, but I couldn't manage to remember where the hell it was supposed to be. It's not a gold one, it's a silver one, but, you know, better than freaking nothing, I guess. We cannot go this way, so let's get back down here and see if we can find the true way where we need to go next in order to reach the control room. Come on! Unfortunately, yeah, it's not like Sir Bogart is gonna be any better in keeping up with us. This multiplayer game is mostly gonna be a solo adventure. I feel to remember, if I remember correctly, they were trying to make this game something kinda like Secret of Mana, where you could play it co-op with 2 players at the same time. But unfortunately, they couldn't really find a way to make it work on the Game Boy Advance. I'm gonna assume it was lack of resources. What the hell are you? Yeah, it was the piercing. Did we actually go this way once? I feel that we actually did, so it's not like I'm breaking new grounds. Would be fine if these freaking glass windows would stay broken. Oh, we have a scythe. I kind of a sickle. I kind of forgotten, but yeah, these enemies. I'm gonna look up in the notebook and see if there's something about these enemies. Yeah, oddball. Weak to darkness and wood. So yeah, every single element that we have for these guys is basically completely and utterly useless. So if we see these guys, let's switch out to Bogart. It would be the best option to go, because he can actually hurt them, since he has some kind of physical attack. Ouch. So we found the control room, so I gotta assume now that the way to get inside is through some windows that we couldn't see before. So I'm gonna assume maybe they are in this section. I died on the way before, so if you see the jump cut, it's because of that. I am trying to not abuse too many edits, because at some point somebody wants to see actual skill, not somebody fucking around without not knowing what the hell they're doing. But sometimes it happens. Unfortunately, this is a quirk. It's a consequence of not having too much time to freaking. Oh my god! No! Fuji, stay away from that guy! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, this is a mimic. The first mimic that we end up facing in these games. The only thing that you need to know is that, like many other mimics in role-playing games, they are big, they are bad, and they hurt like hell. Now I feel I was on the right track for something over here, but it doesn't seem like it. Come on. So let's try this window. Maybe it can set us up into some other way that can let us go down, or it can just send us to the very next room, which is probably what it ends up happening if I know myself. Yep, he sent us into the very next room, but there is another room here. So let's see. Now you can see why I love this this weapon, right? Constantly... There's a key! This is the one we need! Oh, we finally got the control room key, so that's where the hell we needed to go. Yeah, that's right, Bogart did tell us that there was a guy who had the key. Oh my god, I'm such a moron now. Let's go to the control room very quick. And let's finally open this. Oh my god, finally! I'm sorry that I end up running around like a moron. I keep apologizing, and you're probably sick of me hearing me apologizing, but yeah, that's basically how I feel. Chocolate! Yeah, we finally start getting some new, more powerful healing items. Oh, and a golden goddess. I feel that at this point we are very close to ending this dungeon. I swear I'm gonna practice for the next parts. Can we? No, we can't. And there's another chest over here with a gun drop. Now let's go down. Bingo! Here's the reactor. If we damage it, we'll have a chance to escape. Do you hear something? What's the matter? I thought I heard a scream or something. It gives me the creeps. Is something in here? So the reactor is being guarded. Looks like it. Ooh, robots! The Altena squad of robots, and unfortunately my spirit seems to be useless, but let's see how much damage. Yeah, go Sir Bogart, at least you can try and do something. Yeah, he did all by himself. Very thank you, Bogart. You were very, very helpful. Oh, gnome! An earth spirit. A spirit was in there. Must be quite the magic keeping him in. Who would? Who was it? It was Vandal? You were shot in there by the Emperor? That's it! That's the one! Knew it was V something. Oh, wait. Maybe not. I'm not sure now. Yeah, none of the spirits is gonna be serious, but yeah, we got Gnome. This little guy needs to go over to see Chiba. It might be more than I can handle. Hey, my ears hurt. We're losing altitude. Brace yourself. I'll try. Yeah, this is what happened when you take the main source of power and just yank it out of the reactor. I love that freaking sprite. This game looks so good. I'd be surprised if that's an entirely original sprite, because there's a lot of stuff that is taken right from Legend of Mana in this game. How you're right, Fuji? Yeah, I'm fine. Where are we? Just beyond the lake. Probably near Manos. We'll have to find Sumo. He's fine. I'm sure he's alive. He's been through a lot of scrapes up until now, so I'm sure he made it. And yeah, we made it out of that freaking airship. So now let's continue to explore the lake near Manos and see if we either reach the town or find a save point along the way. And we got our first variation of the rabbite, this pink rabbite. I love them, they're so cute. And we have Gnome here with his power being a boost in defense that we don't really we're gonna be really useful for Fuji over here, but unfortunately his magic at this moment is not exactly useful against these guys. I feel they are completely immune to earth damage. And I love this track. I think this is another track that is taken right from Final Fantasy Adventure / Mystic Quest. Yeah, just listen to this beat. Absolutely adorable. Let's see, can we reach... Oh my god, I hate I hate this ability so much. I should probably look up whatever the hell it's needed for. Let's see if we can reach those treasure chests up there. Come on, stop being so finicky with the jumping. Ooh, there's something also blinking over here. Receive the Dark Geode. I don't remember what the geodes do, but it's something that's gonna be useful in some way, I guess. Long Seed, thank you. I wonder where the next goddess statue is going to be. But yeah, it's not, doesn't seem to be close here, so I feel that at this point it's better that we take a bit of a break once finally, thank you. A bit of a break before continuing exploring, because I don't really want to walk into another cutscene, so yeah, I feel let's take a break over here, and we're gonna see each other in the next part of Sword of Mana. I am Markus, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, guys.